Hey, bro, I am just flabbergasted. We're just gonna use one of those words, man. Flabbergasted, man. Bro, this heater O'Shea is on right now, bro. He is definitely. I feel like, man, you got some stake in this thing, man. But yeah, it's crazy to see all these heavyweights of YouTubers, speak their mind, man. This is crazy. But here's another one from O'Shea, talking about Anton and as well as his money. We're just gonna spectate it. We're gonna react to it and see what the fuck is going on today.
A few hours ago, I saw this video from the House of Hypocrites that said, Anton Daniels, I got money for war. And I thought it was pretty interesting because somebody emailed me and asked me, did they think that Anton Daniels was going to sue Corey Holcomb? I saw.
Man, I'm be honest with you, man. We don't need all that, bro. We don't need all that, bro. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say Anton is not gonna sue Corey Holcomb. I don't even know on what grounds. Maybe because he just called out the female thing, but I don't see that happening.
The video, and I press play.
Just how broke I am. Pac said, don't go to war unless you got your money right. I got my money right, and now I'm ready for war.
This is interesting because Anton Daniels did say this about Corey Holcomb.
Anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that, hey man, don't do nothing, don't say nothing out of pocket, is a snitch. Is a hoe. He a hoe, he a snitch, and every facet of the word is a snitch, he a hoe.
Now, Anton Daniels called Corey Holcomb a snitch when it came to him revealing to the public that Mika was there or another woman was there that was not his wife. Anton didn't really push back.
No, I mean, Mika was there. Like, she was there. We're going to make a video because Mika actually responded saying that she was there.
Back on that. But obviously what Anton is saying there is he got his money right. Well, what does that mean? Now, that could be very vague. It's passive aggressive. It's ambiguous. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But
I mean, when you got your money right, I mean, you move with a certain level of confidence in any battle, I guess you can say. It's almost just like, I feel like Anton's saying, like, man, I can go the distance because my money right. I'm not taking any loss. I don't have to step away from what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. I don't think Corey is in a position to financially, he's good. Like, I don't think he's going to be hurting either at all. But I'm curious to see where this is going.
I want to kind of get into the framework that Anton Daniels typically uses on YouTube. And that framework is, I'm rich, and because I have money, it almost solves everything.
Give a because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement, I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them. Okay. You big bro.
This is the same argument that Anton Daniels used on the Corey Holcomb show. I have money, so therefore I don't have the problems that some of the people here on your show have because they can't be honest with you.
I mean, when you, yeah and no. When you are the bag, when you get the bag, everybody around you should be, helping you protect the bag, and so to speak, right? I'm gonna just use Lil Uzi, not Lil Uzi Vert, Juice WRLD, the rapper that passed away from overdosing. I mean, yes and no. I mean, Anton he's getting money. He's getting money on his own. All right. I would say without zero assistance. He has probably editors and stuff like that. That's beyond me. You can always hire an editor, but you don't have no one else in your ear. Or maybe he has some groups of people that's in his ear, or he has a network of people that's fine with telling him, bro, you messing up. This is dumb. Maybe he recognized the issues that Corey was having, like, hey brother, you funding all these dudes looking up to you, so they're not going to tell you out of pocket, so you're never going to grow from that. A little bit of that.
But that's not the only time he talks about it.
July, August, September, October, November. 196, 187, 181, 170.
Well, goddamn. Well, shit, man, I'm in the wrong business. For shit, I need to. How do I get some money like this, bro? YouTube passing out money like this? I need to get up there, man. What do I don't want to sell my, I'm not saying that you sold your soul, but I don't want, what I gotta, I'm not working hard enough.
Nigga, we was making so much money just off of the election on 1 or 2 channels. Our payouts
the political bag. Oh, totally get it
was
now.
so crazy just from talking about Kamala Harris and them.
And this is Anton Daniels again showing to the world how much money he makes. Now I can tell you this, Anton Daniels is definitely making a lot of money. He's in the right sector. He reacts to a lot of stuff. It doesn't take him so much or a lot of effort to make all of these videos. He does a lot of clip farming from his streams. So he is literally printing money. I think he kind of learned some of this from Just Pearly Things.
It's not even that, man. There's one thing that you can say something about Anton, if you pick your side in this beef with Corey and Anton. But the one thing that you have to acknowledge is the dude's channel, the way he works his channel, the way it's getting work, the output, the productivity coming from this goddamn channel is absolutely mind blowing.
When he went to collaborate with her a few years ago, and he does it now. Like I said, he's on the right. He has the political bag, the conservative bag he can get into. He has the black culture bag he can get into. And when you're doing commentary like us, money literally can grow on trees. I don't make nearly as much as that, I'll tell you that for sure. I'm nowhere close. But the reality is that the commentary game, you can always stay in it because it's always trending, okay? And some people who are vloggers, some people who do lifestyle content, it's easy for them to kind of get out of the game, but we're always talking about what's popping, so it's hard not to stay in. Now, despite the fact that Anton Daniels is doing good, it also shows a level of insecurity in how he thinks because he believes his self-worth is so tied to his monetary gains. And on the outside looking in, money is a lot of things.
Yeah, but I think, O'Shea, I know what you're about to get to, and maybe I'm jumping the gun here, man. But like, man, I get it, man. Like, you're a dude. You don't need to be going around waving all your money, hooping, hollering about your funds, bro. I respect the man that's humble enough to say, hey, look, it's not about the bag. It's about this, this, this. Now, if you want to get money like me, let me show you how. I like the way that sounds. I understand O'Shea's probably going to get to a point where he's like, man, Anton's starting to flash the money. But it could be a marketing thing, dude. Like, if you have a Patreon or a school and you're trying to get memberships, that sort of marketing, that him showing the numbers is going to get people to enroll because they're going to say, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. Let me just see what I can learn from him.
Get me wrong, especially if you've never had it, or especially if you're looking to get it and you finally get it and then you have some level of fame. I'm pretty sure Anton Daniels is recognized all across the country now. I mean, this is a big goal for him and it's what he wanted to achieve. But here is what money can't solve. The problems that he causes for himself because of the amount of money he wants to achieve. Woo! Now, there are a lot of people who have been sending me information that they believe that Anton Daniels is lying about his daughter going into the principal's office and crying. That's what some people are talking about now, and the timelines don't add up.
That's tough about, man. Yeah, the kids getting wrapped into this crazy shit.
But here is what I will tell you that must be true. When Corey Holcomb disrespected Anton Daniels' daughter and his wife, it had to be a shakeup. It had to be a big mess. And when somebody comes after your family, when somebody comes after your mother, when somebody doxes your daughter or your wife or your kids, there's no amount of money that you can spend that can take that hurt away. I can almost assure you, when Corey Holcomb put Anton Daniels' photo up there, the first person that had something to say about that had to be his wife. The mother of the daughter, which is Anton Daniels' wife.
I know Corey's, but man, he created a problem at home. That's what Corey did. You can't tell me you could run away from something like that at home, bro. You dealing with emotions. You dealing with possibly the wife saying, well, what are you going to do now? That mindset or that question, or what are we going to do now? Whatever it may be, but it's almost just like, bro, dude took a shot at the family. Like, and I don't know what, how can you answer it? And O'Shea is saying, like, just because you have money, it's kind of hard to deal with that part.
Wife, she birthed this young lady. So somebody is talking about my daughter. Whether or not his daughter was crying or not, or in the principal's office, I'm not necessarily sure. Would he have any reason to lie about that? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, Anton Daniels did lie on me earlier, but that's okay. Woo! I'll get to that in a minute. But for sure, I know that his wife was hurt, and his wife confronted him. His grandmother, his aunts, his uncles, anybody living that loves him and his daughter called him. And ultimately, the situation is this. He is to blame for part of this, if not at least half of what's going on right now. I want to blame him all because Corey Holcomb made a choice. But then he's making it worse. So not only do people hate you on the internet, you decide after that your daughter has been disrespected to come online and post your earnings.
Maybe he has, bro, like, man, I was always told not to flash my money, man. I don't know if the tactic is to little man Corey. You get what I'm saying? Little man Corey, as far as, hey, look, he took a shot at your family. You know, you feel like you don't want to have to stoop to that level of making it personal with family or whatever it is. So you let me go ahead and just emasculate you by showing I make more money than you, and just pretty much going that way. You know, pretty much. That's what I'm thinking.
Adding more fuel to the fire to people that hate you. And again, this just goes to show you that Anton Daniels, number one, he's misappropriating his leverage. And that's something I'm going to deal with. Anton Daniels feels that he has more leverage than he really has, but money doesn't buy leverage. I mean, when you get your money from YouTube or anything else, you know, in this business, money doesn't buy leverage. Your perception of how people dislike you buys leverage. See, we're YouTubers. The more money that we have and people know about it can actually work against you, because people who work, you know, daily jobs and don't make $100,000 a month, and you make that money a month, and then you have a position in which they hate, they don't want to hear that. You know,
look, man, I'm just gonna put it out there, man. Not every YouTuber works the same way, man. People are consistent. If you're gonna be on YouTube, and those that have been on YouTube for years and years and years, and just put in the consistency and the dedication and never gave up, you know, sometimes you play the long game and you reap the benefits of said long game, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of YouTubers you see right now still work full-time jobs, and that's okay. And that's okay, man. I want to get to a point where I can do full-time YouTube. That'd be great.
It just don't. So what happens is, when something happens to your daughter or to your wife, and then you come out and brag about how much money you make, well, then what somebody will say, oh, well, his daughter got disrespected, but it's okay. He got money. He can figure it out. When in reality, Anton Daniels can't. If this is happening right now in his family, there is no amount of money that can remove this pain from what he has caused, partly from getting into it with Corey Holcomb. The way he acted after that, the week after that, causing all of this calamity, and then Corey going back and forth. He's not, you know, innocent either. If he could write a check to remove that pain out of his household as if nothing happened, trust me, he would. He is a father. He is a husband. It's not worth it. But you want so much attention so bad. You want clout so bad that you're willing to prove to the world that you're successful. You have this. You go talk about money all the time, and then the problem is, once money can't solve these issues, then you don't look like you have another alternative but to threaten somebody with a lawsuit, or to threaten somebody with, you know, I got my money.
Man, y'all really think a lawsuit is pending here, bro? I really hope it doesn't go down to that, man. This would be a Drake Kendrick move, I swear to God, bro. Like, we don't need that in this space. We don't need that in this space, man. Eventually, this is going to probably blow over. Anton's going to go back to putting out videos, working, productivity. Shit, I admire that, dude, to be honest. If I had a channel operating on that sort of, that level, I would be grateful. Still grateful. Damn, Anton, show me some things, man. Show me your system, man. I would love to learn that system, but man, at the end of the day, man, we don't need no lawsuits, man. I hope it doesn't come down to that.
Bro, it's a lot of people that got their money right, that got more money than you, that don't act nearly as bad as you. Like, the people who really got a whole lot of money, that really move and shake shit, and I've met some people like that. They don't really talk like Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is a dude that got money, a largely new money on YouTube, just like me, and is doing extremely well. But like, nobody needs to know that you have all this money and you're just so great because you have this cash and others do not, and so other people are broke. It's almost like you're trying to hide an insecurity as if that money is going to change that insecurity that you have, and it doesn't, and you think that people can't see it, and so you stick out like a sore thumb. So now, even if you do gotta pay for a lawsuit, that's more money and that's more stress and that's more going to court. You just cause problems tracing money that you cannot solve with money. So what happens to all that money that you got? It doesn't change their perception. You just make things worse.
Yeah. Well, O'Shea, yeah, I'm gonna let just your video, man. You going absolutely in right now, man. But this is where I'm gonna pause, put up the popcorn real quick. Open and say, damn, this is a lot to peel back. We all know Anton got money. Corey got his own money. O'Shea got money. YouTubers that you watch, they're fortunate. I'm pretty sure they're all grateful. Some people's system works for them, right? Some people's has a different road. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, sometimes those things, those personal things, you can't put a dollar value on it at all. You can't put a dollar value on pain. I totally get that, man. But I really hope it doesn't lead to crazy ass lawsuits. Like I said, man, we don't need nothing of that in this space, man. We don't. We don't. Just use your platform and go from there, man. I'm telling you, this is probably going to blow over in about another week. We're going to see. We're going to see. I'm not putting any bets on it. I'll see you on the next video.